Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Kailey. I am predominantly a TikTok creator, but I have been getting a lot of requests to do YouTube videos to go more in depth on certain things. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna start with a Q&A because I'm gonna have a few new followers coming in and we're just gonna get to know me again. I also haven't posted in like a year. So for all my old subscribers, this will give you a refresher and just kind of like a what I'm doing now type of situation. So I am an eclectic witch and I post on TikTok witch talk content. So that's where we're at. I have some questions from a TikTok that I made and we're just gonna go down the list. First one is from my friend Laura. She says, star signs, first spell. She says a lot. Oh my gosh, honey. Okay, star sign. Okay, let's start with my star signs. I am a Scorpio sun, a Taurus moon, is a Sagittarius rising. It's a mess. My first spell was a protection spell, and I still have the jar. So yeah, that was my first spell. I have a pen now. Okay, first book. I think the first book I had was The Green Witch, and I still haven't finished it. Heritage. I don't know much. I do know I am French Canadian and German. So that's my heritage. I still have to delve into like German folk magic and stuff, but yeah. And lastly, Laura, Laura asked a lot. She says, favorite tarot and oracle. Favorite tarot and oracle. My favorite tarot deck, I love all of them for different reasons. My first tarot deck was the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and I love that one as like a beginner deck. And then I love the Antique Anatomy Tarot. I just love the artwork on that. And then I just got it and I just started using it. It's the Moonchild Tarot. So those are my top 3 tarot. And then oracle, the only oracle I have is the Moonology Oracle, so that one. Have you ever tried doing digital art or any kind of art, TBH? Yes, I actually grew up doing art. I have a giant portfolio that I could show you guys one day. It's not the best, but I do focus on digital art now. That's all my stickers in my shop are handmade and hand-drawn by me. So yeah, I do digital art. What made you start pursuing witchcraft? Was it a friend or did you see something online or something else? It was actually witch talk, to be honest. I was very much into crystals and incense and holistic medicine and stuff like that when I was a kid because my father was dabbling in it. So then I stumbled on witch talk one day. I don't remember whose video I saw. But I started watching and I got obsessed and I was like, this is so cool. This is what I'm into. And I just started watching more and more and more. And then I started doing my own research and I learned that modern witchcraft is actually a thing that people practice. And I started practicing. So actually witch talk. Can I be a Christian and a witch? Yes. I'm gonna put this in my FAQ video as well, but yes, you can be Christian, pagan, Muslim, atheist, agnostic, anything, and a witch, because witchcraft is just a practice. You can add a religion onto that, or no religion if you want. Currently, I am a questioning witch. I don't know where I'm going. I grew up Catholic and didn't resonate. I wasn't into it. I went to private school, private Catholic school, prayed all the time, went to mass every week, and it just wasn't the vibe. So I'm kind of leaning towards paganism, but I'm still like questioning. I'm still learning. So really interested in becoming a witch. Where should I start? I'm actually gonna make a video on that very, very soon. Beginner witch tips, everything like that. Is Amazon reliable for buying crystals or tarot? Crystals, I would say no, especially because you don't know if they're ethically sourced. That's my main thing when it comes to crystals. You want ethically sourced crystals. And Amazon is very misleading with their crystals. They could have glass that's just dyed to look like amethyst or citrine or whatever. And my friend, she actually bought crystals from Amazon, and they looked like nice size, like 1-inch crystals, and she got them and they were like this big. So no. Tarot and oracle, on the other hand, yes, Amazon is okay for that. I have bought many decks off of Amazon, just as long as you cleanse. It goes with any tool or material you buy. Cleanse it very well, especially if you're getting it from like Amazon, Walmart, Dollar Tree, things like that, because you don't know what kind of energy has been on it. I can make a whole video about deeply cleansing and charging and anointing items and materials and tools if you guys would like, so just let me know in the comments. What's your favorite divination method and tarot deck? Favorite divination method is tarot. Actually, I'm kind of into oracle now. I flip-flop. I like reading oracle better, and then my favorite tarot deck, as I said, those 3, I'm obsessed with all of them. Funny question, if you were a crystal, which crystal would you be? I want to say rose quartz, because I'm very like about friendship and self-love and healing, and I feel like rose quartz is very loyal. I'm very loyal. I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah. When did you start veiling? I started veiling halfway through my practice. I'm not quite sure. I learned veiling from Chaotic Witch Aunt, or Frankie. Hi, you're probably not watching this, but I'll tag her down below. She's the one that talked about veiling on TikTok, and then I started doing it, started researching it, and now I veil a lot, and it helps. I'm not an empath, but it does help when I get emotionally or energetically like overwhelmed. Can I use moon water to lock my mirrors? Yes. Moon water, oil, some people use spit. It's kind of gross, but you have what you have. Yeah, any kind of water, spit, oils, marker, like a black marker. Yeah. What is the purpose of an altar, and should every witch have one? I'm gonna actually do a video on altars. Not everyone has to have one, and there's different altars for different things, or at least that's how I see it. So I'll definitely explain all of those in my video. Where'd you get your rings? I'm gonna actually do a jewelry tour, so that's even more in depth. But mainly these 2 are my favorite ones. This is a rainbow moonstone and onyx, and this is a Larimar ring, and then this is from the same shop. These are from Silversmith Love on Etsy. Obsessed. I have a discount code. I'll put it right here. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but they're awesome. When did you get into witchcraft? I started my practice... I started researching for like a year. And I've been about over 6 months in my practice. I started when I moved here, like outwardly. So April is when I started like having my altar and getting crystals and stuff like that. But I was researching the craft and spirituality for a year and a half before then. And she said, love your videos. Oh, thank you. When and why you started practicing, what changed in your craft, and what stayed the same? Ooh, my journey as a whole. Okay, so gosh. I've gone through a lot of transformation. Looking at me now, yeah, it's been a lot. In terms of when and how, we've gone over that part. But what has changed and what has stayed the same? I have definitely a higher sense of self-worth, self-confidence, self-love. You know, I've looked back at my life and been able to reflect on certain things and grow. It's a growing experience. Like, you'll grow so fast. Like, it's hard to put into words a spiritual journey. Especially because everyone's spiritual journey is different. I'm more expressive, I'm more creative, my fire is back, my passion for things is back. So yeah, I'm so bad at these. I'm so sorry, guys. This is why I like TikTok, because it's like 60 seconds and then I'm done. Like, you don't see how bad I speak. I speak so bad. Any book recommendations? Ooh, let me get them. I want them. I'm getting them. I have a lot of books. I could do a book tour one day. These are the most, like, influential so far in my practice. So this first one is Crystals for Beginners by Karen Fraser. I just mentioned this one. This one's amazing. It's not necessarily a witchcraft book, but it just goes really in depth on different crystals. And if you're into crystals, I thought I knew a lot about crystals, and then I picked up this book. I did a review on it on my TikTok, and it's amazing. Okay, next book that I also did a review on my TikTok is Practical Magic by Nikki Vandekar. This one touches on a bunch of different stuff. It touched on like chakras. It touches on Wicca stuff, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, Wicca. Different herbs, crystals, dream work. The only thing I didn't like about this book, and I talked about it in my review, is it talks about, where is it? Here it is. This page right here. It's not my favorite. If you are a beginner and you are not in either of these practices, disregard. This is from Indigenous Native American practice of smudging. That's a closed practice. And then this one is a gree-gree, which is from hoodoo or voodoo. I don't remember exactly, but both of those are closed as well. So if you're not in either of these practices, disregard these two pages. Other than that, it's a very baseline book. It touches on a couple things, doesn't go too in depth, but it's a good starting point. Last is this one that I just got. Thank you. I forgot who got this for me. I feel so bad. It was either like, was it Gigi? Yes, it was Gigi. Thank you, Gigi. You are amazing, and I'm obsessed with this book. But this is Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft, or the Big Blue Book. It's one of the staples of any witch, but it is very dense. It's a workbook, so there's like questions. That's math. We don't like math. There's questions, and you have to answer them. What other hobbies do you have? Not much. I'm kind of boring. I've gotten into fashion a little bit. I love makeup. I love doing makeup. And then video games. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't do much besides witchcraft, make content, and run my business. But yes, video games, makeup, fashion, and like art and writing, but not as much. What is your favorite crystal or crystals? I love rose quartz, smoky quartz, sodalite, rainbow fluorite, amethyst, labradorite, and selenite or satsor. I'm gonna wrap this up because my phone is running out of storage. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. I hope to have some more like every week. Yeah, follow me on all social media. They'll all be linked down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. I need a new outro.